So I guess like the history of this line could be, it's quite long. I think Swatch dreamt about it for a long time, but when you come to Boven, there are these like perfect bowls, perfect gaps, perfect like big line things, but it's never happened here. Like, well, there's been big-ish line. We did a 400 about 3 years ago. That was the previous record here. That was the South African record at the time, and we put a lot of effort into it. And we got it up after like a day of rigging, I think. But it also had similar weather issues. But we had it in the rain, no storm though, no thunder. I kind of thought the line wouldn't go because of Boven's notorious thunderstorms. So like we have these quick thunderstorms come out like 30 minutes or so before, like you notice them about 30 minutes ahead of time, and then they come over the valley and then they disappear in like another 30 minutes.
It's very late in the year and now big electrical storms start rolling in. So everyone started arriving on the Friday, the week before, and constantly just checking weather apps. We knew the weather was turning sour on the Saturday, but we didn't know for how long. So as the weather turned sour, people started like doubting, and there was a lot of fear in if we'd be able to get the line across the valley.
Cary's been a good friend for a long time, and he's always made South Africa sound super rad. So I was a yes from the beginning, and this trip really aligned, and this rig of this line really aligned with my intentions to bring highlining and big lining to communities around the world that are stoked on it and either just need a bit of expertise or a bit of gear to make it happen. The most challenging part of this rig was again the weather. We had a lot of waiting in rain, cold conditions, and clouds. And while we're doing that, we found out we're here during the rainy time of year, and that means thunderstorms. There was a lot of stress during that period, a lot of concern that this line wouldn't even happen. It doesn't feel great when we've come all this way, brought all this gear, organized all these people, all these locals have taken time off work. Those are some pretty uncomfortable moments. That's the way to find
What it means?
Get stuck.
So you need another twist.
Tagging can be exciting. We couldn't fly the entire gap because we didn't want to risk the drone, and it's quite a big gap for Maverick Pro. We only had one drone, so we couldn't do any like weird double drone techniques. We did a midpoint, fly from the middle to the home side and fly from the middle to the far side.
Alright, we have eyes on the drone.
Oh, nice, man.
Wow, his eyes are good, man.
I don't know.
Maybe it's because I'm waving a rain jacket in front of my eyes.
Drone is totally bugging out. It's doing 360s. I don't know what to do.
Just go up.
Okay.
Go up and land
Go up.
further back?
Yeah, get as much altitude as you can. Extension on the fishing line. There's clearance
allez.
Go
up.
Now. How is
Up,
this,
up, up.
acting? Oh, I see a 316.
The fog's changed.
Feels like sometimes you need to fight, at least for me, like I had to fight so much to earn my spot into rigging big lines and doing big projects, and I was trying always to improve my rigging skills and my capacities, because I was like, otherwise I won't be invited, I won't be able to do it. But this rig that like was kind of a paradigm shift in my mind, because it was more a collective learning experience or a collective experience as opposed to like a sum of individual meeting to do something together. So it was really precious, and yeah, I'm grateful for it.
It appears so.
What is it doing?
It's brutal. It's going back. He dropped the tagline.
Okay, cool.
The drone was uncontrollably 360.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, and you cannot do, yeah.
No.
And what causes that?
We don't know. I've never seen that.
Midpoint to home side took I think 3 flights. The first one was like a bunch of spinny. The drone kind of was weighted too much on like one side. I think we actually don't know why it was doing it, but it was just spinning like uncontrollably. Leighton, in his mad genius, he created like a rope dropping mechanism on his drone. So he just dropped the tag and pulled it back in, and we tried again.
So they dropped the tag in the gap?
Yeah.
The fishing line?
Yep.
Hey guys, what do you guys think? Probably should reel. There's like carabiners and shit on the end of this shit.
Oh.
You guys, there's no way you guys could get it. Like, how far away is it from you guys?
Oh,
Like,
I'm not even sure if it's on the ledge just below us.
So are we agreeing where it was like dropped? Like for me it feels it was there, but
I feel like it was over there somewhere.
she's pointing there too.
But
So it's not there?
Natalie's grabbing her binoculars. I think we
Okay,
should
yeah,
look and if we
yeah,
can see
yeah,
it.
yeah,
We send someone down, but if not,
Yeah.
seems impossible. Throw it.
Did they say they would reel in?
Yeah, they're reeling in.
Okay.
So like it won't be able to like get the high like break a piece of it.
We could just squeeze it in, and I think there's enough of a window for you to fly to tension side. I don't know if you'll have the other window though when we're done reeling in to fly to static side, and then you might need to go back tomorrow to the pit again.
Okay, so we need to heat this ground up, guys. Let's heat this ground up.
It seems like it's going very slow.
Yeah.
Let's move to a spot we can PA in. Audrey's got it.
wait, it's not released.
It's not released.
It's released.
Alright, Audrey's unclipped. You are disconnected.
I didn't know he has a tank.
That's amazing. That's the coolest thing I've seen.
Nice flying. We got it.
My god, that's such a big tagline on the north side. Jesus, so much tag.
We wanted to go from midpoint to far side, but we only had 60% battery on the last battery, and probably more of a crux was the controller Leighton had at 20% battery.
We're shooting drone. We're gonna hit a tree.
It's in a tree. Okay.
My first tree landing.
Oh.
I think it's good. We actually rescued it up in this tree, but then I think we're good. Cool.
Wow.
What? Tree landing, huh?
So it's gonna be a night mission. Night mission. Tagging mission was rough. Oh boy, because of the weather. Like it was wet and quite cold, and the systems that we have in that environment were quite complex. And I felt a bit. I felt bad for Leighton because he had like so much pressure on him to do the flight, but he had like really unpleasant things happening to his drone, and no one really knew what was happening. But I'm glad we managed to tag it because I think it just made that project possible.
That was so stressful. I feel like I aged like 2 years in that one day. It was so foggy, it was probably the main thing. So I couldn't keep visual on my drone on the flight here. So like the droop of the fishing line was getting stuck in bushes and stuff, we guess. And about 100 meters away from here, my drone was like, and then just started doing like random 360s. And I was like, okay, sport mode, and I tried to push it a bit, and then it started like spinning like wildly. And then I have like a little drop-in mechanism, like fuck this, and just ejected the tag. And then we had to pull the fishing line all the way back through the bushes, and that somehow worked. And then we repositioned in the middle, had a bit of clearance, a bit of visuals, and barely managed to float back here. My drone gave me like another error, like battery voltage overdraw or some shit. And I was like, oh, keep going. Eventually Audrey caught it, so it was tagged from the middle out to here. And that used 2.5 drone batteries. So I had half a drone battery to now do the other side. And conditions weren't great, still foggy. So I was like, Cary, can you like walk down as far as you can to like minimize my flight? So he was stoked to do that. And then got in position. I was like, this is a one-way trip this drone is taking. So I just flew it over Cary's head, like couldn't see his head torch in the drone footage. Like, I hope I'm over him, and then just like sunk it down into the top of a tree. That was fine. I'm still scared to turn it on. Should be fine.
Was that the only drone in the South African slacklining community?
Yeah, that was not easy to get.
Yeah.
All this shit's hard to get.
At Farside, it was like weaved in this tree.
Oh my god.
And then we were like, the tree crash landed into. And then we were like climbing the tree. It was too sketchy to get to the top because it was like this tiniest tree. And we were like, the branch was breaking easy. So I was like, I don't want to go any higher in this thing. So we made like a PA to another branch, and then I was like, if this breaks, I will like do like a swing. It'll be like horrible. So I was like, no, that's not gonna do anything. That's not...
Sneaky. We've got an eye on this side.
It looks more dressed.
It looks nice. Yeah.
I've grown a lot in this project. I'll probably look back on it and be like, oh, I learned a lot. But this rig was really cool because we had Audrey, who was like an amazing leader, and so seeing her step up and take charge of a lot in a way that was like, she just is able to think through like every possible scenario, every issue that might come up, and really think ahead to how we would solve those issues. And I think that was really inspirational for me. And then also like watching Natalie also take charge of a lot of the rigging, and like ask a lot of questions, and then feel confident enough after asking those questions to like take a lead role in that. So watching both those other women in our group do that was really cool, and I think has inspired me to wanna, I don't know, like take more leadership and take more initiative.
Audrey is a powerhouse. She led the home side rig. She built a super sturdy A-frame with Alex. Without her taking on that role, I don't think that the rig would have gone as smoothly as it did. She leads with kindness. She leads with like just respect for everybody, and so that was really precious to be part of.
Audrey like is the person, and Alex, that immediately like drew my attention the most. The first time I saw Alex was actually on the 180, and she was just chilling, walking, and yeah, her like presence in the air is just, it's graceful, and like how they show up as humans, just like, hey guys, we have these amazing skills, we have all of these things that we want to teach you, and yeah, they're just inspirational. They're strong, like they take charge, and yeah, it's so easy to follow. Like they're not like affirmative, like, okay, we have to do this and there's no other way to do it. They're super open and flexible, but still like remaining like, okay, just keep this in mind and keep this in mind. As we have experience with big rigs, like 500, 400 meters, but obviously, yeah, with a 1K, it's a bit more different.
This rig, I felt like it was super safe to do mistakes, and it was super open to people like pitching in and trying to take initiatives, and I think it's way healthier, but also like it, by being so open and by being so caring for each other and kind, it just brings like the level of performance even higher than if we just apply like a lot of pressure on ourselves.
Probably need like 4 Z-drag points for that.
What are we catching today? We'll hear it on the other side.
We have the good.
They have it. Woo!
Bring the tension curtain more. All right, black rope pull.
Let them know on the radio.
This link? I don't think so.
I don't think we have to. We're in mid.
It's fine.
Oh, were they running
This is how we're gonna get the line across.
Just a unicycle,
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
stands on the foot. And I lose. Yeah, we could wait for them
To get a little slack, I think.
Ultimate rest.
The wheel. Extra one.
You still need the dog bone. Even
I mean,
Which is to find it.
You want to do in the middle here?
yeah.
Pretty light still. Go there.
We have at the moment this that is backed up by this.
Yeah.
That is like in the hang point. It's going, backing up the soft release here, and the backup will be in there too.
great. Everything is backed up. I like it.
Yeah, the pins are properly in. Pins are properly in. This is tight. This is the backup of the soft release. This is locked. And I've checked the quick links, but maybe could you do a double check to make sure that the gates are all closed?
One, two.
Oh yeah.
1, 2.
My God, that plus one is a...
3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
But it'll still lock, yeah. One was in Mossel Bay.
Yeah.
And they recently rigged one in Cape Town.
1, 2.
Even if you do, I don't care. I'm joking. Leighton, what are you listening to?
My liked songs from 2 years ago.
How you guys doing?
The national anthem and Happy Birthday on repeat.
Sayonara, capybara.
There's a trick zone in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where there's some padding on top.
Yeah.
Don't fall outside of the trick zone.
Okay.
Tony Walker. That's the dance group. We're born. We're born.
So there's a lot of pressure and like, I don't know, Cary and I had a long chat about what sending means and like, no one fucking cares. But I really fucking care and I want to try hard. And it's like, it doesn't matter, like, it's a random metric you place upon yourself. So I tried hard and I got to the end and I fell 30 meters away from the end. Cary has a video of it. I was watching like, I can't watch this. Cary is so sad. I was grumpy for like 2 days.
Yeah, big ups to Leighton. Biggest line. I believe he's been on his like half of this and he just, yes, he cruised. It was an inspiration watching him cross it and just knowing how athletically hard it is with all of the like variables and stress and a whole day of rigging to get that first burn right up there to the edge into the heartbreak zone and lose it. That was very cool to watch.
I wanted to send this line. With my PR, I know I can send this length. Like I have the capability to do it, even though I haven't sent this long. Leighton had almost sent it the day before, and Leighton's definitely better than me, but he didn't even look like he struggled, and he just had an unlucky fall at the end. And so it's all in my favor, I think, to send it, and I knew I could send it. I didn't want to like spoil it or kind of take it for granted. I like saying that I don't believe in sending because I do believe in sending. I just don't believe in it being everything. Like there's more to highlining than sending. There's the entire communal and rigging process, and just the line, being happy, having fun on the line is more important. And so I like stressing that sending is not everything, and sending is not it's definitely a part of the process, but it's not the main important thing. But it did feel good. It felt so good to get to the end, and I've worked so hard to get to that point and just be so tired and just push yourself that level.
And got on the line again, more pressure, more like, oh god, I just want to get this over with. Which is weird. Usually I'm like, I just want to spend my life on the line. This time I was like, oh, I just want to do it, and like, then I can relax. So walked down the side, I fell halfway, I was sad. So getting on the line, I was like, I'm not having the mentality of sending, it'll be nice, but let me take the bridge so Swat doesn't have to come and get me. And that's what I thought most of the way. I was like, I'm just walking the bridge home, like, I'm not sending. I just did that the whole way until I got to the end. Took a lot of rests, took it in, enjoyed. A lot less pressure for some reason. And then, yeah, I got to the end without falling. I was super relieved, and I'm not grumpy anymore. Sad leaving this thing. It's been real.
I was born in Woolworths. My mom worked for them for 20 years. So like, it's all I've known.
What's the best Afrikaans word you guys have learned?
One, two, one, two, one, two, 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 two.
Sitting, chilling.
Oh my.
The other day, went out in the morning, it took 3 hours. But he's not walking, he's just going with it. Amper so is it.
Feels like the music is fitting with the situation.
A Nando song.
You can either, it's like either you can take over from.
We'll put us in the front and then you're like...
What are you here to do?
I am here to help de-rig a 1.2 kilometer highline.
It's a bit better, I think.
Yeah,
I think it's better than what it was before, for sure.
Now we tie it off.
If you want, and I'll start releasing the webbing.
In terms of the collaboration with the South Africans, it's been awesome. They, as a country and as a community, were, I would say, quite close to being able to do this on their own. They needed just a bit of webbing, a bit of expertise to get them across the finish line, to the point where, as a group, we were capable of this line. And it was really cool and very satisfying to help them level up and see what's possible.
Yeah, no words of gratitude can explain just the feeling of how so many things had to conspire to make this come here and be here, and like a journey that started almost 10 years ago in this small little like outcast colony in the slackline, highline world, I feel has been really enriched by psych, knowledge, people, gear, and it's super cool to know that the sport's growing, that the competency in the sport is growing, and that it's a shared growth with everyone coming together and really helping out. Like, without any single element of this entire rig coming together, it wouldn't have worked. If one element didn't dedicate their time, effort, money, gear, there was no other element that could replace it. And that, I think, is what makes this line so special for me. From the other property owners to the property owners that we are on right now, to just everyone pulling in, sacrificing their time and making it a reality. I think that's what makes this rig so special to me.
I'm basically not doing loads.
Soak. Thank you, though. Actually, no, I can't remember. I think
it's a soak.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute.
I think we're pause, Lawrence.
Pause, but there's a big loop.
The booty doesn't have to pause though.
I don't know. It seems like as long as the booty's shaking, he's pulling webbing.
Seeing all these super powerful women be there and shining so much, I was just proud. Like, it was not, I had no envy, no jealousy, no negative feelings. I was just like fully inspired and super proud of that feminine energy. So I would say all the women in the rig just were inspirational to me so much. I don't think I've ever pushed myself that much, and I ever had a genuine love for women on the rig. It sounds a bit bad saying that, but I was I guess my competitive side just shut down, and I was just really in awe of all the women. They were amazing, yeah, all of them. And we don't drain ourselves.
Så rigtigt, så... Mig er så problem.
Sorry.
Just pulling me here. And what's your surname? Thanks for giving us a rest, Audrey.
Yeah, for fuck's sake.
It takes like a village. It takes so much to make these things happen. It takes so many different people working so hard and so many different elements to create the stove, to create this weird thing, which is like the best thing about slacklining in my opinion, or highlining, or big line rigging, all of it. It's like so arbitrary. Like we're just putting this piece of ribbon, this piece of plastic through the sky and then walking on it, and it's like doing our best to make it big. We put so much importance to it, but it's kind of just like an arbitrary thing that we humans do. We just do weird things, and that's one of the things I love about humanity, like the art for the sake of art. Like there's no real reason we're doing this. It's just like fun and communal effort and friends and hanging out and putting our mind to something cool with no real expectations of anything in return other than, like, I guess, a really fun walk.
Oh, I just realized I have to do this for a kilometer.